from all respective points. First we take this upper face 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here are the points 1 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days and 6 days. See, here we should take care about the naming of the points. In a top view, small letters should be given as a name without dash mark. Here A, B, C, D, E, F or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. But in front view, dash mark should be there. 1 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days as well as A days to F days. Now, naming these points, draw vertical lines from all these points. Vertical line from point 1 days, horizontal line from point 1. It will intersect at point number 1. Vertical line from point 2 days, horizontal line from point 2. Point number 2 is there. 3, 4, 5, 6. So here 6 points available to us. Join all these 6 points with a straight line and it will be full line because this face is visible from top side. If we are looking from this top side, then this face is fully visible. All 6 sides are visible to us, hence we have joined with a full line. Now think about this bottom face. Here another hexagonal bottom face is there which is lying over here. To take projections of this bottom face, again do the similar exercise. Vertical lines from all these points A days, B days, C days and D days, and horizontal lines from A, B, C and D, and join these points with a straight line. But here this A days, B days side, this is this side which is on the base, this side will not be visible from top view. If we are looking from top, this side will not be visible, hence they should be joined with a dotted line. Similarly, B, C and AF will also not be visible, so join them with a dotted line like this. And then these edges will be visible, so join C3, B4, C5, F6 etc. all these sides with a full line. So this is a second line. First we have drawn first line, side length and height. Second, angle with HP. Now third line, angle with vertical plane. Here it is given. The axis makes an angle of 60 degree with vertical plane. So we have to tilt this top view at an angle of 60 degree like this. So redraw all this figure at an angle of 60 degree like this. And after tilting this at an angle of 60 degree, again take projections from all respective points. Say vertical line from point 1, horizontal line from point 1 days. Here is point number 1. Vertical line from point 2, horizontal line from point 2 days. Point number 2, vertical line from point 3, horizontal line from point 3 days. Point number 3 and rest up to point number 6. Vertical line from point 6 and horizontal line from point 6 days. Here 6 points are there. Now this is tilted like this and this phase is towards us. This phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is towards XY line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phase will not be visible from top view. So join these points with a dotted line. Similarly, ABCD face is here. So join this ABCD face, mark ABCD point, vertical line from point A, horizontal line from point A days. Similar exercise do over here. Find out all 6 points A, B, C, D over here. As ABCD face is towards us, it will be visible. So join them with a full line, full straight line. So this face is visible. Now join A with 1, it is visible. B with 2, B days with 2 days, it is not visible. C days with 3 days, it is also not visible. D days with 4 days, it is visible. E days with 5 days, visible. F days with 6 days, visible. So this is final answer of given condition. Again here it is given that keep the top end of the prism nearer to vertical plane. So this is top end 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 is nearer to vertical plane or nearer to XY line. For top view, this is for this top view XY line is vertical plane and for front view XY line is horizontal plane. Now if here it is given that the top end of the prism is away from VP, in that case we have to draw this prism in another condition such that this 1, 2, 3, 4 should be away from XY line and ABCD should be nearer to XY line. So in that case this ABCD face will not be visible and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 face will be fully visible to us. Again we repeat, the similar exercise like this. Here AB, CD faces are there. Here AB face, we assume that AB face is lying on, this is face AB. This face is AB, right? It is lying on HP like this. Now I tilted like this, and this axis makes some angle, say 30 degree with XY line. So here this bottom face, this side, if I tilt it like this, if I am looking from the top side, in that case this face will not be visible to me, and hence that's why I joined this line with a dotted line, and this line, this to this is also not visible in top view. If I am looking from top, this line also will not be visible. Hence we have drawn it with a dotted line over here. So I think there would not be any problem from this case. All conditions had been satisfied and we have finished this problem about prism. Another problem of a square prism. Draw the projections of a cube. Here cube is given. Cube means all sides of equal length, and that is a prism. 50 mm is the side. It is resting on corner of its and on HP, and one of its solid diagonal parallel to HP and perpendicular to vertical plane. So here draw its top view like this. So first we have to draw its top view having side length 50 mm and two sides, all sides makes an equal angle with XY line, that is 45 degree. So draw this square, take projections from A, B, C and D, draw its front view having height 50 mm. Then after, here it is given that it is resting on a point of its corner on HP and one of its solid diagonal is parallel to HP. So this is a solid diagonal. 1 dash C dash is a solid diagonal. This is parallel to horizontal plane. So tilt this figure in such a way that this 1 dash C dash, become parallel to XY line. After redrawing this rectangle, take projections, vertical line from point 1 dash, horizontal line from point 1, point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And this is its top view after tilting this in this condition. After drawing this top view, again it is given that the solid diagonal is parallel to HP. Here solid diagonal is 1 and C. Tilt this diagonal such that it becomes perpendicular. So tilt this like this at an angle of 90 degree. Redraw this, take projections and draw its front view as well as top view. This is third step, this is second stage, and this is first stage. So these all are just a repetition of all the steps which we have followed earlier. This is also another pentagonal prism. Similar condition is given here. Side length is given, height is given. Here it is given that it is resting on one of its corner of its base. One of its corner, that is point D. It is resting on this corner, and that's why I have drawn this pentagon such that this side become perpendicular to XY line. Now after drawing this pentagon in such a way that this AB makes an angle of 90 degree with XY line, complete this pentagon, take projections, draw rectangle, redraw this rectangle at an angle of 45 degree or 40 degree, take projections and so on. So rest all exercise is similar to previous one. Now I will switch over to another solid, that is pyramid. These are the examples of pyramid shape. Here this is a square pyramid. I take one example of pentagonal pyramid. How to draw a pentagonal pyramid of given side length. Here is 25 mm at the side length of this pentagonal pyramid, and height is 70 mm, and one side of base perpendicular to vertical plane. As we know, pyramid means a pentagonal face is joined to an apex point with a slant edges. This is a prism. If I cut it like this, here one point is there and I join one point, say this is a hexagon, this is hexagon. If I take one point over here, join this point with the all 6 corner of this hexagon, then it becomes the pyramid. So in this case, to draw a pyramid of given dimension, first of all draw XY line which represents the intersection of horizontal plane and vertical plane. Here it is given that one side of base perpendicular to vertical plane. So draw this pentagon in such a way that one side, here I have taken this side, that makes an angle of 90 degree with XY line, that is perpendicular to XY line. And find out the axis or midpoint of this pentagon by joining midpoint of opposite side with a corner. This corner is joined with the midpoint of this side, this corner is joined with the midpoint of this side, and find out its center point. So axis will pass through this midpoint. This is slant edges, and from this midpoint draw an axis of this solid. Here after drawing this axis, height is given. The height is 70 mm. So from this XY line, mark a point which is at a distance of 70 mm from this XY line. So this height is 70 mm, that is XY line. 25 mm is the side length, height is 70 mm. This is side length 25 mm. Here I have used aligned method of dimensioning. Means the lines, these dimensioning letters align with the line of dimensioning. After locating this apex point, name these points A, B, C, D and E. 5 points are there, A, B, C, D and E. Join, and this is apex point O. Take projections from apex point O, vertical line from point B, vertical line from point A, B, C, D and E. Mark here the points A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. After locating these points A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash, join all these points with a straight line to apex point O dash, like this. So this is our pentagonal pyramid of given dimension. 25 mm is the side length and 70 mm is the height. It is, and now it is given that one side of the base perpendicular to vertical plane. So this base is perpendicular to vertical plane. Now remaining steps are similar to previous cases. This is just important for pentagonal pyramid. The first view, what it should be drawn. Now second step would be similar to previous cases like this. Suppose this is a hexagonal pyramid, 30 mm base side, axis is 90 mm, resting on one of its slant edge. See, here it is given that this pyramid is resting on its slant edge. So whenever it is given that it is resting on its slant edge, in that case we have to draw a hexagon like this, such that two sides parallel to XY line. Suppose it is given that these two sides are perpendicular to XY line or perpendicular to vertical plane, or it is resting on its triangular face. In that case, these two sides should be perpendicular to XY line. This is very important step, first step which is very important, in which we have to decide which shape should be drawn. Here hexagonal pyramid is given, so top view will be hexagon, front view will be triangle, and it is resting on its slant edge, so in top view two sides should be parallel to XY line. Again, if it is given that it is resting on its triangular face, in that case any of this side, any of the six side should be perpendicular to XY line, or these two sides should be perpendicular to XY line. Now second step, here it is given that it is lying on horizontal plane. So we have to tilt this triangle such that it makes an it is lying on HP. No any angle is given, just it is lying on HP. So here I have shown that it is lying on slant edge O dash D dash, like this. So it is tilted, this triangle is redrawn over here such that this line O dash A dash aligned with XY line. After redrawing, take projection as we did earlier. Take horizontal line, draw horizontal line from this top view, vertical lines from this front view, mark the points, join them with a straight line, and this is second stage of the top view. Again, now read the third line. In the third line, it is given that the plane containing that slant edge means which slant edge? That is O dash A dash over here. That makes an angle of 45 degree to vertical plane. means we have to tilt this view at an angle of 45 degree with XY line. So redraw this figure at an angle of 45 degree with XY line and mark the points whatever named over here, that is A, B, C, D, E and O. After marking these points, again do the similar exercise what we did earlier. Vertical lines from all these points, horizontal lines from all these points, join them with a straight line and make this front view. And this hexagonal face is towards us, away from XY line. So this would be fully visible, and hence join these dash points fully visible. And join apex point with all these points A dash, O dash, B dash, O dash, C dash, O dash with a full line, and D dash, O dash, E dash, O dash and F dash, O dash with a dotted line because it is not visible. So this is the problem of hexagonal prism. Now another problem of pentagonal pyramid. Similar exercise here we have to do. Height is given 60 mm, side of the base 30 mm. The pyramid is rest on one of its sides on the base on HP. See, here it is given that it is resting on horizontal plane and on one of its sides. One side is on HP, that is AB. So in this case we have to draw this pentagon in such a way that AB becomes perpendicular to XY line and it is towards the right side. So AB is perpendicular, then draw this pentagon, take projections, draw its front view, draw center line like this. It shows the axis of this pyramid. Now here it is given that the first step is over. The pyramid rests on one of its sides of the base on HP such that the triangular face containing that side is perpendicular to the HP. See, here this is a triangular face ABO. This triangular face is perpendicular to horizontal plane, means XY line over here. So in other words, we have to draw this O dash, A dash, B dash, this line such that it becomes perpendicular to XY line like this. Then redraw this front view, take projections, join these points, draw its top view, and then third line the axis makes an angle of 45 degree with vertical plane. Here it is given. This axis makes an angle of 45 degrees. So tilt this front view, this top view at an angle of 45 degrees such that ABO becomes makes an angle of 45 degrees.